Hey, how's it going? I'm wearing my Sunday best because, of course, celebrating the release of a new single today. April's going to come. There is a lyric video out there. There's tracks on Spotify, on Bandcamp, on all the places. And it's even already gotten some radio play on River West Radio. Thank you very much. So tonight, we're going to enjoy the high production value that you've come to expect on these live streams, as well as some good music. So here we go. When will you be mine? You've been such a long time coming. And I'm starting to fear you might never appear till I keep my engine running. Joy, I just can't see why you've been holding out on me. Why you seem to keep on balking. I know that you ain't heartless, so when we gonna start this? When you gonna come a-knocking? You see, I've drunk more than my portion of sadness and misfortune, but the rain just seems to keep on blowing. I know you owe me nothing, but I need a little something just to hit to keep me going. It has been so long without you. Joy, what can I do to get a little time with you? Joy, why won't you come and shine on me? Joy, when will you be mine? You've been such a long time coming. I'm starting to fear you might never appear. Still I keep my engine running. Started looking for distraction. Gotta get some satisfaction. Maybe change my situation. So I got some brand new shoes and I got a new tattoo. Tried transcendental meditation. Then I went to Carolina, hoping there to find her, but joy did not want to be found. So I smoked a lot and I thought a lot and I drank a lot and I cried a lot. Went to the ocean, nearly drowned. It has been too long without you. I know the sun shines down on both kings and clowns. Joy, why won't you come and shine on me? Joy, when will you be mine? You've been such a long time coming. I'm starting to fear that you might never appear. Still I keep my engine running. Still I keep my engine running. I got to keep my engine running. Still I keep my engine running. You've been such a long time coming. Hey, thank you. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I appreciate y'all showing up, especially during this particularly mad March Madness tournament. See, I'm representing. Pretend you're at a bar and you've got the musician, but you've also got the TVs in the background showing the game. That way you can do both and still enjoy the evening fully, which is good. I always enjoy watching UNC lose. He was a line cook at a diner near the freeway, but he always knew that someday he was gonna be a star, playing a rock band. He'd be shredding on his Gibson, but his daddy said, don't waste your time, son. Look around at where you are. He kept playing. Every evening he would practice. Then he'd lay back on his mattress and he'd think about his plans. But he was a small town with not a lot of room for big dreams. He was barely out of his teens, but you got to understand. You see, no one's gonna tell him what he can and can't do. The only thing you're giving him is something to prove. He don't have a lot, but what he's got is confidence. Confidence. She was a dancer, but not the kind her mom was proud of. She said, you're never gonna find love without a little self-respect. She said, well, that's an answer to a question I'm not asking, and I'm gonna keep dancing, so you might wanna change your bed. You see, no one's gonna tell her what she can and can't do. The only thing you're giving her is something to prove. She don't have a lot, but what she's got is confidence. 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 He was waiting there for her when she got off work. She was glad she'd worn her good skirt, and he was happy to be there. It was a clear night, and the moon lit up their small town. He drove her with the top down. She let the wind blow through her hair. They were confident, 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 confident. That's confidence. How you doing? All right, I am checking, see who's all here. Hey, Jenny's driving up north and enjoying the entertainment. See, this is the time we live in, that you can drive and you can tune into a rock and roll concert online at the same time. It's phenomenal. Oh wow, we got a lot of folks here. Hey, how are y'all? It's good to see you. So we're here tonight, and the reason I'm wearing my fancy Sunday dress attire is the release of a new album, new single. But it is another single that I wrote and ended up, unintentionally, I guess, ended up having to record and produce myself. It's been a year with this pandemic and the lockdowns and everything else. There's been a lot of sadness and a lot of bad, but also a lot of good and a lot of interesting change. You know, that often happens. For me, I learned how to live stream. I learned how to do a lot with video production. And I learned out of necessity how to do a lot of things on my own, including recording and producing. So if you haven't listened to the single, I really hope you do. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you let me know what you think of it. I'm going to play it right now. So. April's gonna come, melt my frozen heart. April's gonna come, melt my frozen heart. She's gonna give me flowers, bring back all the colors, take away the dark. April's gonna come, wash away the gray. April's gonna come, wash away the gray. Hold my hands and listen till everything's forgiven, all my sorrows fade. Kiss me, sing me lullabies, make me come alive in the morning. Distant stormy, blowing by. April's gonna come, she's bringing back the sun. April's gonna come, she's bringing back the sun. And everything is brighter, step a little lighter. Gonna give me flowers, bring back all the colors, and melt my frozen heart. April's gonna come, y'all. Tomorrow's the first day of spring. We got vaccines. We got a lot of good things right around the corner. It's been a heck of a year, but it's time we celebrate. So just gonna check, see who's all, hey, Hey, how's it going? We got Leah, we got Dan, we got Carrie, we got Peggy and Cameron. That's awesome. I'm glad you're enthusiastic, Peggy. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in Texas. I hope you're all doing okay down there. You had a little bit of a rough spot a few weeks back, and I hope yours are all doing fine. So, all right, let's do some other songs. So I played the song Confidence. I haven't played it in a little while, but it's actually one of the songs that pre-pandemic I had recorded with some friends, full band, and all the tracks were laid out, and we were starting the mixing process when the virus hit, and all of a sudden we couldn't get together in the studio. And it took about 6 months before we figured out the technology involved in being able to mix virtually. So Mark Steinley, the sound engineer, figured out how he could connect over Zoom, and not just connect us over Zoom, but actually connect the DAW, the audio workstation, so that we could make adjustments and hear it simultaneously perfectly, like not through a microphone, but actually get the computer sound going both places. And I'm explaining it in detail so you appreciate the complexity of how much work he put into it. But the short version is that after those 6 months, we've been able then to get together and continue the mixing process. So Confidence is one of those songs that has been fully mixed now, and we are, and there are several other tracks that we're now on track to get them together, mastered into a second EP that will be released this fall. So very excited. One of the other songs from from those sessions is this one, Sometimes Love. So. Sometimes love, it launches like a rocket. Sometimes it sneaks up and picks your pocket and you don't even notice something's amiss. I want to know, what kind of love is this? Sometimes love don't mess around, grabs your heart and then it throws you down, and then you're going to town in breathless bliss. I want to know, what kind of love is this? Sometimes love makes your heart take wing. Flowers all bloom and the birds all sing and the bells all ring and all that biz. I want to know, what kind of love is this? They say a rose would smell as sweet by any other name. Well, I disagree. I think love is never twice the same. Sometimes love comes at a bad time. Sometimes love can't make up its mind, and she's conflicted. You're just pissed. Tell me, baby, what kind of love is this? Sometimes love's like a comedy, where you don't get the girl till the end of Act 3, then the music swells and they finally kiss. I want to know, what kind of love is this? They say a rose would smell as sweet by any other name. I disagree. I think love is never twice the same. Sometimes love is a simple thing. No French champagne and no diamond rings, just grand romance without the glitz. Tell me, baby, what kind of love is this? Sometimes love inspires songs. It starts out nice and it goes all wrong. Add another song to my greatest hits. I think I'll call it, what kind of love is this? Yeah, I think I'll call it. What kind of love is this? Tell me, baby, what kind of love is this? All right. Sorry, just checking the. Just some snow. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I was checking the chats because I wanted to see how bad UNC is losing. A few Dukies on. Some of my classmates from Duke, I figured would be watching that. If not, the ones from Wisconsin might be, but that's all right. But thanks for tuning in, all of you, and I do appreciate all the support that you've shown me. One of the songs, I mentioned that I'd done a bunch of songs, some singles, and learned how to record at home and perform different tracks and do things I hadn't done before, which really is a big part of this whole endeavor. It's a chance to learn things and do things I hadn't done before because I'm actively resisting getting old. Not going so well, but you know, I am grateful for the opportunity to do what I do. But this is one of the songs that I wrote. I wrote it kind of quickly, and it was in the context of all the protests last summer, the assaults, the police brutality, the marches, and all the politics swirling around all of that. I remember checking in with my son, who was at Madison, and right near some of the protests, and asking him, you know, if he was doing all right, if he was safe. And he said, well, at least now I guess I know what tear gas smells like, which is a pretty stark thing to hear from your kid, but also a pretty stark thing to experience in your country. So hopefully we're moving past some of that, but I don't know if we are. Either way, here's a song about it. The wind's been picking up. There's gonna be a storm. The skies keep getting darker. You can't say we ain't been warned. And the fires in the distance are closer than you think. You watch and study closely while standing on the brink. And they try to convince you that there's nothing to fear, and the news cannot be trusted, and it can't happen here. But we all watched it happen. A man was put to death, held down on the ground as he ran out of breath. Another gun down in her bedroom, another shot down in the road. We took to the streets 'cause we had nowhere else to go. Sadness turned to anger. We wiped away our tears. We marched in greater numbers shouting, it can't happen here. Sometime after midnight, the tanks came rolling in, just like in Eastern Europe or Tiananmen. And I heard the sound of gunshots through the stinging haze, as history repeats itself in unexpected ways. And the devil holds the Bible up, his disciples cheer, can happen here. Famine, war, and pestilence came riding into town. Death just stood back waiting, just hanging around. And all the people on the internet were combing through the signs. It's already too late, yeah, it's already time. 'Cause in the age of information, there ain't too much that's clear. But there's one thing I'm sure of, it can happen here. Wind's been picking up. There's gonna be a change. The way things have been ordered will soon be rearranged. And eventually the resistance swings back the pendulum. I don't know where it's coming, but I know it's gonna come. Here's to better days, you know. But it's important not to forget what we go through. And you know, if we go through everything we've gone through in this last year and we don't change, that would be one of the worst things. So, you know, we got to do that. But this is all about change. This is all about April coming. This is about new releases and spring and the coming of Passover and Easter, all of which is about, you know, rebirth and regeneration and all those wonderful things. And I'm still writing. I actually had, so songwriting sometimes feels a little bit like a siphon, you know, where you get it going a little bit and then all of a sudden you've got more coming out. And I started writing one song, which, you know, if you're not on my newsletter, subscribe to my newsletter and you'll hear about it in this next round. But I started writing one song, ended up with like 3, which is kind of cool. And this is one of them. This is a silly little cutesy love song to match my shirt. Thank you, Carrie. I'm glad you like it. UNC down by 14. That's a beautiful thing. So go Wisconsin. Really go anyone. And is anyone drinking harder tonight than the Ohio State fans? Any Ohio State fans out there? Sorry. Yeah, sorry, I guess. That was brutal. Actually, all the brackets are pretty brutalized this year, and that's all right. But I digress. Here's a song. So this is a response to the idea of toxic masculinity. I'm going to offer an alternate masculinity to consider. Let me be your wooden ladder. Let me be your box of nails, or your heavy-duty flashlight, or your 5-gallon pail. Let me be there when you need me. If you've got something to mend, if there is something broken. I will make it strong again. Let me be that book of matches you've had since you were 25. From the bar near your first apartment that played the music that you like. Let me be your favorite novel, the one you never tire to read, that you keep right by your bedside on the nights that you can't sleep. Let me be your souvenir, one that makes you smile, from that one vacation on the Caribbean Isle. I know gold and diamond rings make your heart skip beats. They're no help for reaching shelves for something just out of reach. For that, you're gonna want a ladder, one that's strong enough to climb. And you're gonna want a flashlight to find stuff that's hard to find. And you'll want that book of matches when the storm blows out the lights. And you're gonna light a candle before you go to sleep at night. Let me be your wooden ladder, gonna be your wooden ladder. I'll always be there when you need me, babe. Let me be something that matters. That's Wooden Ladder. That's a new one. That is a world premiere right here on this live stream that you all took time out of your lives to join me for. So you can tell everyone that you got to hear that. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like it. I'm going to tell you now, too, about a promotion I've got going on. You can find information about it on my Facebook page, but it's the Bestie promotion. I'm asking people to be my bestie. Bestie, B-E-S-T, is for people who subscribe to my Bandcamp, my e-newsletter, my Spotify, and my YouTube, which has the T in it, even though it starts with a Y. So Bestie, if you subscribe to my Bandcamp, my e-newsletter, my Spotify, my YouTube, and let me know that you did those things, and give me an email address, a mailing address, because if you do those things, I will send you a really totally rad sticker. Hold on. Right? How rad is that? You You'll be the envy of all your friends with a sticker letting people know that I'm your bestie. And all you got to do is sign up, subscribe to those things. And it's all free. Again, there's information. You can look it up later, and I'm going to be posting about it over the next several weeks, so hopefully you'll hear a lot about it. But I hope you'll do it. I hope you'll be my bestie, not only because I like you, but also because having subscribers on all those things helps me get other people's attention, helps to broaden things. YouTube in particular, so if you can find my YouTube channel, if you search for it, but it's kind of hard to find because it's not branded. I can't call it YouTube, Jesus Villa Songs, until I have 100 subscribers. So I need 100 subscribers because right now it's hard to find. So help me out. I appreciate it. Here is a song I haven't played in a while called Stories to Tell at Our College Reunion. I can't believe that you're calling. It's been ages, how have you been? Soon we're laughing and recalling all the things we did back then. You tell me you're back in the city. You ask if I could meet for drinks. You tell me you'll wear something pretty, and I know just what you must think. But oh no, my dear friend, let's not go back there again. Let's not pretend there was ever more between me and you than stories to tell at our college reunion, when we'll laugh at how foolish we were then. We were young, we were crazy, but I do fondly recall the stairs that led to your apartment, and a bed that was too small. I can't remember how it started, how we knew that we were done, but I was never broken-hearted. It was always just for fun. So no, my dear friend, let's not go back there again. Let's not pretend there was ever more between me and you than stories to tell at our college reunion. We'll laugh at how foolish we were then. Now it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Guess one kiss is all it took. I'm awake and you are snoring. Add a chapter to our book. Oh no, my dear friend, and we are back here again. Let us pretend there was ever more between me and you than stories to tell at our college reunion, when we'll laugh at how foolish we were then. Oh no, my dear friend, here we are back here again. Let us pretend that Thank you. Danny, how are you? Danny, I think you owe me a boat ride. We need to do that again. It's nice to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Hope all of you are doing well. Um, again, lots going on. If you want to keep up, subscribe to my e-newsletter on my website, or just keep checking into social media. I appreciate it. Get a sticker. They're so awesome. In the meantime, I'm still in the basement, still writing songs, which is nice. But I also thought tonight I'd pull out some of the older ones, like Stories to Tell at Our College Reunion. This is another one. This was, it's probably 3 or 4 years old, but it's called Happier Times. So. I remember being barefoot on a green summer lawn, laughing and screaming, running all around. Dad would come outside, put the sprinkler on. We'd jump in the air and then go sliding on the ground. We built tree houses, we played make-believe. When I rode my bike, it was always at full speed. The wind in my face was everything I'd need. The summer days were mine. The summer days were mine. Those were happier times. I remember being with you up on your roof. Both believed in love, but we were looking for proof. So we made a wish, every star we could see. I drank everything you poured from me. We talked about our dreams, we talked about our plans. Made many assumptions that we made no demands. When we went inside, you took me by the hand, told me you cared for me. You told me you cared for me. Before the change, before the fight, before we knew about who was right, before our hearts and our hands grew cold, love was compromised. Those were happier times. Tell me, where did things go wrong? Tell me, when did we start wishing we could go back to being young? Instead of looking forward to the days when everything would go our way. We all want love, just want to be heard. No one wants to listen, they just want the final word. They all want to look good, as the whole world burns. It makes me want to cry, makes me close my eyes and think of happier times. Those were happier times. Those were happier times. Those were happier times. Thank you. Yeah, it looks like we're having a little issue trying to find the YouTube page, which is the whole point of why I need more subscribers, so that we don't have this issue. But hopefully someone can help you out in terms of finding the link. If not, go to my website, jesusvillasongs.com, and there are lots of links there, and so hopefully that'll help you find them. Here's a song I wrote 2 years ago, recorded last year, and it was part of the Lone Pine Sessions, which was my very first ever solo EP, recorded during the quarantine and the pandemic and released last August. And thank you to all of you who have listened to it. Many of you have purchased it, which is even cooler. But Louisiana has actually gotten a fair amount of mileage. It was included on a compilation album by Eldora Records in the UK and shared with a lot of people there. It was a featured song and it got some radio play and several different stations, and a lot of you have told me that you like it, so thank you. Here it is. She named her daughter Louisiana for all her happy memories of a childhood in the bayou, before she moved up to Milwaukee, before Hurricane Katrina washed away all that they had. She moved up north with family, no reason to go back, no reason to go back. Well, she never liked the winters, but she liked the summers fine. And she liked the boys' attention, and she made them wait in line. When she found herself expecting, her daddy flew into a rage. But she chose to keep the baby, and she chose the baby's name. She chose her name, Louisiana. Things don't always work out like you planned, but you play what's in your hand the best you can. Louisiana, every night she'd hold her close and sing, how I love you, Louisiana, and the memories you bring. Well, her father was a good man, but he struggled to provide. So he joined the U.S. Army, 'cause he wanted to do right. They hadn't gotten married when they shipped him to Iraq. There a sniper's bullet found him, and he ended just like that. He ended just like that. Louisiana, things don't always work out like you planned, but you play what's in your hand the best you can. Louisiana, every night she'd hold her close and sing, how I love you, Louisiana, and the comfort that you bring. You can light yourself a candle, or pray the rosary. You can ask the good Lord why, you can beg the good Lord please. If you get an answer, it might not be the one you want. So give thanks for what you're given, and hold on to what you've got. Hold on to what you've got. Louisiana, things don't always work out like you planned, but you play what's in your hand the best you can. Louisiana, every night she'd hold her close and sing, how I love you, Louisiana, and the happiness you bring. Thank you. Hey, someone posted some links, so thank you for doing that. Oh, it was my honey. It was Renee who posted some links, so thank you. Subscribers are at 52. Thank you, Carrie. This is kind of like, in those fundraisers, right? Where you call in and then you can see the number going up and up. That's pretty cool. Also want to know, see, what does it say? Wisconsin is up by 16. Woo! Excellent. On Wisconsin. So, hi. Can I take a request for Dan Schley? Dan, you've got an agent here on your behalf. What does he want to hear? Irish whiskey. Oh, you need it for... No, you don't need it for drinking. You can drink perfectly well without it. But, yes, I think so. I think so. I shared a video of it from... This is a song that I wrote for a musical, Molly's Midlife Crisis. I saw several cabbies, I think, on here. I think I can play it. All right, so by request, Like an Irish Whiskey. Let's see. Back when I was... This is in honor of St. Patrick's Day, and in appreciation, Schleis, too, for your support over the years. Let's see. Back when I was a young man, my grandfather took me aside. Said, life's a roller coaster, you've got to enjoy the ride. You get to the top of the coaster, from there it's all downhill. But the ride to the top is the boring part, the ride back down is the thrill. Back in my youth they called me uncouth, I swear it was a phase. But like an Irish whiskey, I've gotten better with age. That went better than I thought it was going to. Up at the bar I saw her, a lovely red-headed lass. I sidled up and asked her, I'd like to fill your glass. She said I was too old for her, I told her I disagreed. I'm old enough to know better, that's why it's better with me. Back in my youth they called me uncouth, I swear it was a phase. But like an Irish whiskey, I've gotten better with age. I went to see the doctor, he looked at my chart and frowned. He said that I've gotten older and I've got to start slowing down. He said I should start drinking more than 1 glass a day. I said that would not be a problem if a 1-gallon glass was okay. Back in my youth they called me uncouth, I swear it was a phase. But like an Irish whiskey, I've gotten better with age. Now the somber verse. My friend, I do humbly confess it, I've been a sinful man. I know I haven't been perfect, I'm doing the best I can. One day the good Lord will call me, and I'll lay down my sins and rest. But tonight, you can buy me another, I ain't ready to lay them down yet. Back in my youth they called me uncouth, I swear it was a phase. Like an Irish whiskey, I've gotten better with age. Back in my youth they called me uncouth, I swear it was a phase. Like an Irish whiskey, I've gotten better with age. It's for you, man. Now you gotta be my bestie, because I sang that song for you. And pulled that out of, like, the ether. I gotta be honest. So, sometimes they get in here, though, and they stick, so that's a good thing. All right. I'm going to do another song about things turning around, getting better, for that longing that we're all feeling right now. I can't stand another cloudy day. I just can't take it. Something's got to change. It wears me down, this dark and heavy chain. I've got to break it. No more sad and gray. Every day I wake and I'm forlorn again. I need to get away and feel warm again. I need some sunshine. I need some good times. I need some sunshine. I can't stand another cloudy day. There's too much heavy weighing on my mind, and in my heart I can't stand to watch the news. I'm tired of being angry all the time. How about you? Yeah, I know you feel it too. I need a little something to change the mood. Let's go back, let's go back, let's go back, back to feeling good. I need some sunshine. I need some good times. I need some sunshine. I can't stand another cloudy day. People tell me look for silver linings. What I need right now are skies of blue. It may be dark and overcast, but I know that this too shall pass. One day the sun is gonna shine on through. I need some sunshine. I need some good times. I need some sunshine. I can't stand another. I need some sunshine. I need some good times. I need some sunshine. I can't stand another cloudy day. All right, so we're just about at time, but I really appreciate all of you tuning in. I appreciate all the support. Continue to help me out. Share this live stream if you'd like afterwards on your social media pages. Share my links. Be my bestie. Look for future releases, including an official video for April's Gonna Come. Like the lyric videos out there, but we're talking like I hired a dancer, you know. So I know, right? So I do invite you to follow up with that. Also, happy to announce I'm actually booking gigs this summer. So if you needed yet another sign of things turning around, there's one. They are slow in coming, but there are some for both the Front Porch Rockers and also a few solo gigs. So we will once again, very soon, be out in the beer gardens, in the cafes, in the backyards. We're really looking just at outdoor gigs right now until we know that things are good. But you know, I got one vaccine already. I know a lot of you here did as well. These are good things, my friends. These are good things. So you know, lots to look forward to. Spring is here, it's hard to tell just as well. Everything is closed. We ain't got no place to go. And no place to go. If you ask me how am I'm gonna lie and say I'm doing fine. But inside it's like I'm doing time. Yeah, like doing time, and it's feeling like the temperature don't match the calendar, and everyone is in a haze. When I'm on the verge of cracking, I think back to basking in them rays. I'm looking forward to those days again, getting together and just laughing with my friends, making music in cafes again. I'm looking forward to those days. If you ask me for a number, things I like about the summer, I'm gonna say, oh man, well I don't know, man, maybe about 100. Yeah, I think about 100 fancy summer dresses, bright colored dresses, way the afternoons just sit and stay. And I cannot forget the way you looked in sunset's golden ray. I'm looking forward to those days again, getting together and just laughing with my friends, making music in cafes again. Looking forward to those days. UNC is gonna lose tonight. I feel sorry for myself if I thought that it would help, but it's never gonna change things. So I'm thinking that instead I'm gonna look ahead at what tomorrow's gonna bring. I think it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I think it's gonna be amazing. I'm looking forward to those days again, getting together and just laughing with my friends, making music in cafes again. I'm looking forward to those days again, making music in cafes again, and anywhere that music plays again. I'm looking forward to those days again. Looking forward to those days again. Looking forward to those days again. Want you to be my bestie days again, and listen to my new song days again. I'm looking forward to those days. My friends, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for celebrating with me. Thank you for enjoying my shirt and each other's company. Have a great rest of the weekend and a great spring. Thank you.